Hey friends, today I just wanted to do a quick update on the Amazon influencer program for October Prime Days. Now we know we had a Prime Day in July, and for most of us it was amazing. Then we went into August, and most of us had a really great month in August. September started strong. In fact, September was even better than August and July until September 12th, where things just fell off a cliff. Now, if you're like me, you woke up this morning and you checked to see your statistics and you saw that your clicks were really high today, back to the September levels, but your earnings were slightly higher today, but not off the charts. Now, with Prime Day having come and gone, here's what I can tell you. Shipping is when you get paid, and so your earnings will probably go up tomorrow, which is awesome. For today, hopefully it went up a little bit as people were shopping, and hopefully this is the beginning of the shopping season, so we're going to see some consistent growth over time. What I'm seeing is, if you go back, it now has been a month since the Click-A-Geddon, as I like to call it, and what happened for me is I was averaging, so going into September, I was averaging about 1,200 clicks, and then it climbed all the way up to 1,500 clicks a day, which is really great. I have over 1,000 videos, and that amount of clicks was resulting in me averaging about $220 a day in earnings for the first 2 weeks of September. Then Click-A-Geddon hit, and my earnings went from $220 a day all the way down to $80 a day. So it cut my earnings by a third. My clicks went from 1,500 a day down to between 400 and 500 a day. Now what I'm seeing this morning is my clicks are back up to 1,200, which is where they were at the beginning of September. And my earnings today were $160, yesterday was $180. What I'm expecting for tomorrow is I think I'll be somewhere close to where I was averaging at the beginning of September, that 220 range. But then depending on what purchases were made, I could have a $300 day, possibly higher. Now that's not as good as my July Prime Day, where I had $400 a day, 2 days in a row, which was fantastic. Back then I only had 800 videos. Now I have 1,200 videos. So if everything was the same, you would think that I could be having a $500, $600 day tomorrow. That's not going to be the case. It's just because the carousels are different now. We don't have that lower carousel, which is now featuring the branded videos there as well as in the upper carousel. The upper carousel has expanded, and so there's more competition in that upper carousel. So you're just not going to have the same earnings we had before. If they keep it this way, expect to have the earnings that we've seen over the last month moving forward. This might be the new reality that we have as influencers. Now, the good news is we are moving into the shopping season, so even if that's our worst case scenario, earnings should go up. Typically in Q4, it's about double the rest of the year. And so if you've been averaging $50 a day, hopefully you'll be averaging at least $100 a day. And if it went back to the August levels, that could be $200 or $300 a day. And so there's a lot we can speculate on right now. Who knows what's going to happen with the program? All I know is Amazon's out there to make money. And if we help them as influencers make money, they'll keep us in the loop. If the value that we're bringing is not additive, then they'll phase out the program. So I say ride this wave as long as you can. Don't invest too much in it. Like I was getting really optimistic in early September and actually I bought all my Christmas gifts in early September, right before things went off the cliff. And I was a little bummed about that because I'm not recouping that money as quickly as I did before. I think eventually I will. And so it still wasn't a bad idea, but I don't have the same optimism moving forward that I've had in the past. So just a quick take from me. I'd love to hear your experience in the comments. Thanks. Bye.